we're live. It's going to be reversed mainly because I'm using my selfie cam. And we have the spirit box open right now. Should wait for the mods to get in here, and then we'll continue on. But yeah, I'm live again. Yay! That last time was just a little bit messy. Hey, who's that? Hi, who's speaking to me? Yeah, I reset the live, sorry. I had to reset the live because I need more views. I hate to say that out loud, but I just did. Anyways. I'm not old. What are you talking about? I've had like a weird pain right here in my stomach. You guys don't seem very talkative today. Do you prefer not to communicate today? You are? Okay. What is your home native language? Was that you I just heard knock? You know what I haven't had? The fucking air conditioning on. Get that to 1300 and I'll take my pants off. It is on, but it feels like it's hot up here. What the hell? I'll take my drawers off at 1300. No, I won't. One second, guys. Where's your Cheetos? Ah, shit, not today. They're downstairs, Cheeto Demon. I can't believe I named you Cheeto Demon. That's hilarious. But who's here today? I see you, Devin. Sorry, I see you, Joe. I'm not getting your Cheetos, Abby. Not today. They're downstairs. I left them in my room, and then I was sad because I had to put... I don't know where I'm going with that statement. Anyways. Oh, wow, that hurt my tummy. How did you die? Yeah. Sorry, this not being dead center is hurting my feelings. We're closing in on 1300. I know, right? Who's with me tonight? Something's different. Something's off. I just don't know what it is. It's okay to ask them. It's just not if you're, like, not aggressive about it. You're not offended by me asking that, correct? And if you don't want to talk about your demise, we don't need to. I just thought I'd ask. Sorry. Oh, is it though? Well, I think the ones here aren't too offended by it. It's a good energy. Well, thank you for speaking to me. I have no further questions, Your Honor, and you're free to play with the guitars if you'd like. Make some noises, hit the strings on them, have fun. Derek, your guitar is going MC bye-byes tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Tuesday, in a couple days. To get some work on it, as well as the Ibanez as well, to get that fixed. But yeah, anyways, you're free to touch those guitars at your own freedom. What the hell was that statement? Hello, zombie. Ah, there's the air conditioning. Whew, thank God. It's getting hot up here. Thank you for speaking to me. You cannot attach to me or anything in this room. Bye-bye. Hey, zombie. I'm doing good, man. Been a long time. How you been? Well, you know something? Let's bust out the watches. It's been a minute. We haven't done watch stuff. Been a while. Want to play guitar. I don't know why. I just don't want to stream, but I want to play guitar. So fuck the watch stuff. I want to play guitar today. Anyway. You know what? This is what happens when I'm bored. I'm gonna go do watchmaking stuff, and you're coming with me. Bitch. Come on with me, bitch. I think I have enough finger cuts for one more watchmaking session. And then I have to order some more. I just have to ask Mom real quick to order some more finger cuts. Neat. I saw something peeking the door. That was crazy. As I was entering here, there was something peeking around the door. Freaky AF. Anyways, I know this is cheesy, but we're 8 subs away from 1,300. That'd be amazing if you could, get me to that 1,300. I'd be over the moon. Let's go do watchmaking. Come on. Let's go do this and watchmaking. But we're not going to worry about the subscriber count. Yeah, we are. We need to get me to 1,300 tonight. Just get me 8 more subs, people. 8 more till 1,300. Hi, soybean. Fart on me, Chris. Oh, fuck. Dude, if I tear these finger cots, I'm done. I'm done for. We're cooked. No, wait a minute. There's quite a few stragglers left. We're going to work on... Let's figure out what we're going to work on today. I'm feeling to do something a little more complicated, like chronograph complicated. My favorite one to work on complicated. Thank you. They already are subbed. That's the worst part. Fart on me, Chris. Okay, kiddos. Impossible adults. Like me who don't have any family to love them. We're gonna work on a chronograph today. This thing's pretty cool. We've worked on it a bunch of times, but I'm feeling like stressing myself out. So, this is going to be just raw audio here, and whatever you hear in the background may piss me off. Just using my black, ball here to open the case back. Or the boob ball as it's known. 8008. Okay, come on. Here we go. Well, she's not working. Even a little help there. Nope, she needs a service. Get all this shit out of my way. But remember, since I got these new tools here, it should make this a breeze. Whoa, what the fuck am I even thinking? Don't go there. So we're working on an ETA movement, which is a very high quality Swiss-made movement. But I'm going to lay out all the parts here just for you. Abby, stop talking about Cheetos. Swear to God, I will fart on them and not give you any Cheetos. So this is a pretty complex movement. What I'm doing right now is I'm taking that stem and crown out. Why isn't it coming out? I'm straight. It came out. How crazy. What? Now we're just going to remove these guys. These are just movement holder screws. What's the word I'm thinking of? Not that. Case screws. That's the incorrect term, but we're going with it. Because they hold the movement in their case. Now we flippity-doo-dah, flippity-a. And then the really secret special part is when I turn the camera off, because you guys aren't allowed to see how I remove watch hands. That's the secret nobody will know. Doo-doo. I have BB King stuck in my head. An artist for you youngins out there. Blues guy. Another black artist, by the way, Abby. Since we were talking about Jimi Hendrix. How'd your dad's ghost hunt go, by the way? Hi, Bryce. Hi, everybody. Hey, we are 8 subs away from 1,300. 1,300 subs, guys. We are 8 subs away from 1,300. Please get me there tonight. I am so desperate. I will literally fart on a cat. What? Sorry, I'm just removing these watch hands. Okay. All right, now we can begin with. We shall. Oh my God, you guys are disgusting. Lord have mercy. You make hamburgers look homosexual. What the hell? Sorry, my eye has been fucking bugging me forever today, and it's been an absolute fucking nightmare. So now what we're doing is we are getting the dial off here. And to do so on most, if not all, ETA/ETA movements, it's just held down by 2 dial feet. Not dial feet, little grippy helper hambies. Hambies? The hell's a hamby? Anyways, it's like a gay Bambi, I don't know. Hamburger helper mommy, that's what they called me back in the month days. All right, we are going to start disassembling this motherfucker ASAP. Now, when I'm putting the crown and stem back in, this is just to help me. Oh. Get on in there. Oh, shit, I have to. What the fuck was that? My tits fell out. Here we go. Okay. Indeed. And then she goes in here. At some point. There we go. And then we just cinch it down. Beautiful. This is called a movement holder. Yes, you are, Abby. You are my favorite subscriber. I'm not even kidding about that. Take the date wheel off. You're going to love this pile of parts once we're done. I love working on this movement so much. I really do. Such a good one to work on. I got my little rotating screws here. We are 8 away from 1,300. 1,300. We got to go down, Chris. I'm going to go down on you. What? Huh? But yes, this is an ETA 7750 chronograph movement. One of my favorites, actually. My absolute favorite one to work on. In general, such a cool movement. I have to order a new one of these because one of the wheels is broken. I'll show you after that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm removing the stuff to get the date wheel. Take that spring out. Take that spring out. Lord have mercy. Take the feet thingies. Y'all like some foot action. I'll show you some feet. Don't take that out of context. You know what? Fuck it. Take it out of context. Yo, feet. I'm sorry. These new tweezers are a godsend. Thank you, Amazon.com. I appreciate it so much. All right, now that that's off, we can not take the yellow screwdriver because I'm stupid. And, yeah, okay. I'm so confused. Okay, now we can remove... We can start working on the dial side. Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. Everybody's my favorite subscriber. Come on. You know, that's just how it works nowadays. Such a thick piece. Pause. Yep, get those out there. That just pieces Cheeto. Disgusting. What pig eats Cheetos? 3 screws, and then all this lovely stuff can come off. This is why this is one of my most favorite movements to work on, is because of the complexity of it. Those are just for the date wheel. Yeah, that part broke off too, so I need a new movement because of such. Because of said reason, kids. Some longer screws. Actually, we're going to keep that on for now. And then now we're going to flip it to work on the backside. Possibly. It's possibly true, Abby, that you are my favorite out of everybody in this entire planet. No, I'm playing just on everybody in the live stream right now. Okay. And as if you guys, right, nostalgia. No, we always take springs off first because springs are a bitch. You know why springs are a bitch? Britney Spears. I don't fucking know, actually. Hamburger, touch me. I'm desperate. Guys, get me to 1,300 subs. Remember to keep saying that in the chat, please. Get Drew to 1,300 subscribers. We are 8 away. And they fucked off. Okay. Yes, Abby. It is true. Oops. We can remove this spring, too. Ah, fuck. This one just held under so much tension. It's a little insane. I think out of all the springs, this one has the highest. Sawyer's not getting active. So I have this motion detecting camera, and Sawyer's not moving right now, but it said Sawyer's getting active. Sawyer hasn't been moving. I think it's picking up on a spirit. I'm not kidding. It's picking up on one of the spirits, I think. Please, what? You see a ghost? Yeah, I thought it did. It's a motion sensor camera for Sawyer for when I'm gone at work and stuff. And, yeah, it picks up and says Sawyer's active all during the day. He's laying right out of camera shot, so I don't know where they think he's getting active. But the house is also haunted, so I'm not surprised, actually. We're just going to remove this, which is holding down the reversing wheels, action hammer, all the goody bits. Okay, I'm going to move that. It's just the bridge for it. Sorry. Ghosts aren't real? Oh, you'd be surprised. I'm clairvoyant, which means I can see and speak to them, which is fun. medium, psychic, whatever you want to call us. Us interesting braids. I think the reason I love to work on this movement is because there are so many damn parts, and I love a lot of parts. I love puzzles. That is your chronograph minutes. This is your chronograph seconds. Very cool. Now that that's off, we can keep on with the disassembly. We have to remove the spring that holds the chronograph minutes in place. It just holds it where it needs to be. And then we can continue on with the removal of another bridge. Okay, Jake. Thanks for joining, though. I appreciate it, sir. Appreciate the combo. Makes my day a little better. Schizophrenia versus clairvoyancy. Look it up. It's called a form of autism, which I have that, so that's fun. Autism's amazing, guys. Fucking love it. Oh, do I see them or, hey, that's cool, Autism Pals. Do I see them or just hear them? I do both. I can have combos with them too. But usually not on this channel. All right, so we're continuing with the disassembly of this. To remove this wheel. I love this movement so much. Not only is it fucking gorgeous, but it's really fun to put together again. And guys, this is what's inside a chronograph watch. Dots. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking like a laser grid dots? I can just see them. That's just how it is. You know? Remove this wheel. More complicated pieces here. Larger pieces. Let's get your indicator out of here. I meant to do shit. Bruh. That shit went flying in here like a black dad going for milk. That's probably what happened to my dad. Sadness. Come on. Let's go. Let's get going. There we go. Autism's an interesting creature, guys. My stomach is killing me today. Now, another thing we could do is we could just wind it up normally like this, but I like to just do a full disassembly because it just keeps my brain active and I love doing this. Okay, so how it works, thank you for the sub. how it works is, it's hard to explain. It has, I don't want to get into it. It's gonna take forever to get there. By the way, whoever subbed, thank you. We are 7 away from 1,300, which is a good day for me. You just see them. I don't really know how to explain it. Just, I can see it, not really many others. There it is. Okay, no more power. Now, once again, holy shit, I cinched that on there really good. Once again, we can flip it over to remove the hands. The afterlife is cold and dark. Well, it depends on where you want to go, I guess. So if you don't cross over, obviously it's going to be dark for you. But, you know, if you believe in God and all that, you know, I'm not going to preach here. And I believe in God, but, you know, I can see shit. So that's kind of cool. Not necessarily a good look in church, but, you know. Yeah, it really is. It's extremely hard to explain in person. You just see it. Like, I can't really, like, it's just things some people can do, you know? With autism, you know, some of your senses are heightened. And ironically for me, it's literally a sixth sense and such, so pretty hard to explain. That's a spring. That's the air conditioning. You just see him, dude. I don't know. 7 away from Abby, explain. Abby, if you want to talk, we can just talk. I could set down the tools and shit, and we could just chat. If you're not doing okay, Abby, I don't want to continue doing this. I feel you, Abby. I know what it's like. You're at an age where you don't know what to do with your life, and I'm not trying to be offensive, and it's just a lot to think about. And we all have our little fits of depression and suicidal thoughts, you know? It's just part of growing up, Abby. I'm here for you. Your dad's here for you. Your mom's there for you if she's present. Stepmom, like, you have people, Abby. Just reach out to them if you need help. You know, like, I can only do so much from over here in shithole California. I'm saying California in entirety is just a shithole. But I can only do so much to help people, you know? Like, spit all over myself, apparently. I see, Abby. I read. But if you really need help, just reach out. Like, just email me. Don't email me, but pretend you can email me, you know? I wish you'd be able to text me, but I can't just put my number out there. Yeah, no, that's just the thing with moms, Abby. That's not mom's work. It's stupid, right? There it is. Okay. So now what we're doing, here we go, is we are going to take apart the basics of any automatic or mechanical watch, which is the train of wheels and everything else. And that's the wrong screwdriver because I haven't even taken off the fucking ratchet wheel. Yay. We're gonna go ratchet wheel first. The amount of parts on this is just my favorite part, or favorite thing. Tits. You know? I didn't really count them, but the complexity of this gives me a little, like, temporary boner. West LA? Oh, fuck yeah. Me? Yeah, I'm in California. Ignore the background noises, guys. It's just my grandma. But yeah, no, my eyes have been really bothering me today. I don't know what it is. Just think of tits, Drew. Think of tits. Yeah, no shit. Life is tough out here, but I got a decent job, Clairol. I got some good jobs. I work in a music store. I do this for a living as well. I trade watches, sell watches, fix them. You know, this is what I do just for my peace. And these are my last. Can we just fucking put it on? Like, Lord have mercy. How fucking dull am I? Oh, really? That's cool. Not you. Sorry, the Jake. That's cool. Yeah, that's what I do, Abby. I'm in the same fucking boat. No dad. Like a black child, but with rights. I'm sorry. Tits. Now we're getting rid of the palette fork. Squeak. Bruh. I'm gonna get naked. Stop it. It's gonna come. No, I'm not. But yeah, no, I do a lot of watch-related stuff. But like I said, my main job is guitar repair. I love fixing stuff too. Watches, whether it's watches, guitars. That's it, really. Phones, I can kind of do phones. I did once when I was drunk, so I don't know if that counts. But I did it, so. I bet it is. Abby, just ask. I know he won't be the greatest at receiving it, but if you genuinely ask somebody for help, they'll help you. He's your dad. He's there for you. You know, or tries to be. He needs to look tough for the family, but inside, you know. No offense to him. I'm just saying, like, as a dad, you know, you would just tell. If your kid's going through some shit, I care. Abby, I wait for you to come to my streams. That's why I like, because you actually stay. You're like my #2 fan right now because of my mom and shit. Although actually she's never on the streams, so what the hell? But yeah, no. We're trying to get me to 1,300, by the way. We're getting close. Abby, just ask your dad. Come on. As a man, you know, we're taught to toughen up, not show weakness. But me, being me, There's, you know, we have soft spots. Look at that big fucking piece. Ah! Now we can remove the train of wheels. These make me come a little bit. Please don't remember that sentence. Scratch. Okay, this is your balance, start, stop. But yeah, Abby. Okay, sorry, I was checking the timer. Hold on, let me read it. Oh, wow. Okay, Abby. That's not easy to read. But yeah, anyways, now that this is fully disassembled, I'll show you the battlefield of parts. That is what we have disassembled, and now we are going to reassemble it and watch it kick to life. So. Anyways. Before I start busting all over the screen, I need help. Holy shit. There we go. Start with the mainspring barrel. And of course goes the, fucking escape wheel. Okay. And the second wheel. Grandma's faking a fucking cough back there. Okay. God damn it. You go here. I'd assume you'd go here. Yeah, hold on. I'm having a brain fart. There it is. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. But the train of wheels is very, very important to this movement, as is with any watch movement. And that is because that's actually how the timekeeping is managed, is through the train of wheels. For example, the smaller wheel here, right? Oops. Oh, tits. The smaller wheel here is the escape wheel, which interacts with the pallet fork, which is the really high beat one. But that escape wheel goes to the first wheel, also known as the seconds wheel. What's up? Abby. Abby. Don't be like that. Don't be like that, Abby. Life's not that rough. You don't have it as bad as I did. You didn't have to relearn how to eat. You didn't have to go through being made fun of because you didn't know English. You didn't have to go through a lot of things, Abby. I've had a rougher life than you. And just going to say that, Abby. There's people that have been worse. Life isn't that bad. You just got to learn to overcome it, not come on it, because that's disgusting and dirty. But just try to make light of things, you know? Try to make stuff funny. Try to be funny. Find a hobby like I did, which has been murdering 80 people while butt naked watching Elmo. But other than that crazy sentence that just accidentally slipped out of my mouth for some reason, don't know how that happened. Weird. Just have to line up with the jewels, which means boop. Give a little more leverage here. Beautiful. Lined up amazingly. But yeah, find a hobby. Give your brain something to do, Abby. Don't get too deep in your thoughts, you know? That's what kills us. We don't want to go there, yeah? You know, I struggle with massive anxiety every day. I don't want to go out, but I have to. I don't want to do a lot of things, but in life, you just gotta fucking do it. Just gotta deal with it, you know? So, Abby, just know your life has been a lot smoother than mine. Now, I'm not gonna speak for you, but, you know, you have a good life, Abby. You do. I don't know 100% about you. All I've gathered is you're really nice, you're very sweet, and you're fucking honest, and you're a Cheeto demon. You love Cheetos, you love interacting. You're a playful person, Abby. And I fucking eat dog hair for some reason. Thanks, Sawyer. You're always here on time. I let you do as you wish. You taught me a lot about, you know, things. Abby, it's better to talk than not to talk, you know? If you're going through something, I'm right here. You know, but I can't stop everything just to get over there. I have to be able to continue with my life, but if your dad doesn't think you're priority one, talk to him. Now, I bet your dad's a great dude. The greatest guy. Your father is so good. He makes me very happy. Anyways, I'm a little drunk, but still, you know. Anyway. Your dad is the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT. Sorry, Kobe. You had a helicopter problem, not me. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to relive, isn't it, huh? Yeah? Oh, he did. I'm sorry. No, but, you know, just try to have fun with life, Abby. You know, don't take everything so seriously. That's what I learned. But I also learned how to say the N-word, and saying the N-word at a black funeral, best thing ever. Anyways. Please don't clip that. That's just going to make me look good. If you clip that statement, I'm going to look good for the next rich white neighborhood I go to. Beautiful. Okay. Anyways. I should go to jail for some of this shit that I say. But Abby, I got you. Abby, I'm always here. You know? If y'all need to talk about something, just say something, you know? It's better not suffer in silence. You know, I've helped a lot of people through suicide and misfortune. My buddy Jacob, who's absolutely fucking stupid and gay, but hopefully he didn't see that statement. He's got a rough life. He's in a group home for adults. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but as Lori, he has like absolute hatred for his stepmom, who just wants the best for him. And I gotta play kind of the devil's advocate sometimes. And Abby, what the devil's advocate means is you've got to play on both sides of the field. And sometimes you gotta like the loser and try to rationalize. The only thing he does is, I don't think he minds, but his dad passed away a couple years ago, 6 days ago. And that's like the only thing that he focuses on. And that's why he's like having such a shit time, is because he doesn't want to, like, you know, talk about it. Hell yeah, Chris. Flip me around. I'm desperate. Sorry, autism. But, like, I try to keep people to not look on the negative. Ow, fuck. I'm sorry. Babies for no reason. I'm sorry. Help me. Lord have mercy. Where the psych evaluations go these days. No, but he just dwells on the fact that his father's passed. We all fucking know he's gone. You know, and I'm sorry to know that your dad's gone, Jacob, but get over it. You know, go on with your life. It was 2 years ago. Yeah, you miss him. Yeah, a lot of people miss him, but he ain't gonna fucking come back. You know, he's not gonna come back just because you miss him. Be glad that you had the time that you did with him. You know, as I never knew his dad, but if, you know, Jacob was that, you know, if he just focused on the positive, he probably wouldn't be in a group home. He'd probably be on good standings with his family. He'd be living the dream right now. Instead, he's in a group home for, you know, having psychiatric issues and no good place to live, and he just can't take care of himself. And what I just did is called constructive criticism, right? Like, I try to be there for him, and honestly, I think Lori's a good person. You know, he paints her to be like the devil. Now, Joe, the hallway demon, is a devil because he's an asshole. And other than that, Joe, great guy, great ghost, great entity. He's just a dick, you know? He's just a dick. Now, Dolores and Derek are here as well, but just know we have people with us for so long. We all die at some point, so why end early? You know? You know, you can't check out of you can check out of a hotel early, but that means you can always check back in. But when it comes to life, you can't check out on life and come back. Except that one guy they made a movie about, but still. It's like, oh, I killed myself. Shit, I'm back. Kobe Bryant, I'm sorry. Yeah, I might have mental diseases. I don't know anymore. My mom says I'm special. She could also be very correct about said such specialness, whatever the fuck that sentence was. But yeah, Abby, I'm here if you ever need me. Not in a weird, like, to catch a predator kind of way, but... Hell yeah, Nick. I'm playing. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm always here. Yeah, I've taken people off that ledge of suicide. And to see what goes on, and can we not play stripper pole Barbie today? But yeah, no, Abby, it's okay. It's gonna be okay. You'll be all right. You're just growing up. You know. See, what you got to do to get your parents pissed off is you got to find a really expensive hobby, like watchmaking, and be like, I need a new movement. Dude, a new movement's like $4,000. Too fucking bad, Mom. Abby, I know. I would do the same with my grandpa. My grandpa's probably not going to be here too much longer, and yeah, he basically was my dad. He's gotten me to where I am now. A fucking whore, I guess. That's what I am. Basically Bill Cosby's sex toy. I don't even know what that means. But that's me. Yep. That's what they called me in elementary school. Bill Cosby's sex toy, Radco. Oh, just spoiled it. Radco's a racing team, by the way. Don't look it up, though. It possibly is a sex thing. Anyways. Okay, what's the trick on this again? Okay, come on. What was the trick? I keep forgetting there's like a fucking trick to this. There it is. There's like a... There we go. No, I don't. But yeah, Abby, it's okay to speak about it, you know? Because not mentioning or talking about it could be very unhealthy. Now, Miss Abby, we can get this thing up to running. Sorry, what about motorcycles? Oh, shit. What does motorcycles have to do with this? I'm sorry. You need to go to a rage room? Just watch the Kardashians. You'll get mad enough, trust me. Sawyer's laying down. He's not getting active. Ghost orb, by the way. Did you see that shit? I saw that on the camera. Very expensive hobby? Dude, these are like well, collecting watches too. This is a $28,000 Rolex. Anyways, we can flip this bitch. Cars, watches, guitars are pretty expensive. I have a Gibson and like 15 other guitars. We're gonna see this bitch run. It's the little things like this, Abby. I want to call you Abigail, but I feel like you wouldn't like that. That make life a little more fun. All right, guys, come join the fun. Whip my poop back and forth, Chris. I throw my poop sometimes. That was a loud whistle. Sometimes you gotta give it that little, I believe this has a week-long power reserve. Tits. But yes, now we can continue on now that it's up and going. I promise it's going a lot faster than showing on camera, but it's going pretty fast. It's doing about 28,000 beats per minute. Very, very good, but doesn't really pick it up that well on camera. So it's going very, very fast. In other words, I'm going to see if I can get it from a different angle. Shit, even then. It's going very fast, okay? Trust me on that. Going very, very fast. But now, fart on me, Chris. We can continue with this. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Fuck. Sometimes you have to take it out of the movement for this. Or the movement holder, rather. You know, I thought about teaching this to people. How to do watchmaking and such. Because I think it would be a very helpful hobby for kids nowadays because of the need for it, and especially for people like me. And I would love there to be watchmakers after I leave this planet, and whether early or late or just on time. I would love this. Fuck me. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill somebody. I'm gonna fucking murder them in front of their pet chicken. Or pet dildo. I don't give a fuck anymore. Sorry. I got mad. Sorry, I get angry sometimes about this piece of shit. Fucking piece of shit. Why is this my hobby? God damn it. There we don't go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, now we can continue with this. Black Africa. Sorry, Abby. Abby, you're not disappearing from reality. I am. Go to black. Yep. Sorry, that's mommy. Mommy's home. Hey! Mommy's home. Lord have mercy, doggo. Abby, life's gonna be okay. Trust me. Turned out alright for me. The amount of times I've wanted to end my life, you would be surprised, Abby. The amount of times I've attempted it, quite a few. But it gets better. Gets better. Definitely gets better. For sure it gets better, Abby. There we are. But yeah, life gets way better. Just gotta have fun with it. You're young. It's normal to go through bouts of depression. There we go. Okay, what's up, Daniel? Danny? Yeah, Daniel. Sorry, I had to triple read that. Dyslexic as shit. But yeah, have fun with your life, Abby. It was a joke, but okay. Hold on.
Oh, it's on the Grandpa's room.
No, Daniel, we were just having a tough combo. Yeah. It's worth it in the end, Abby. Trust me. I was using it to relate. Okay. There we go. Okay. Right here, I believe. I already forgot what goes where. What the hell? I think you go here. Yes. And then poop. This is here, that's here. Okay, this goes here. Try to not think of the negatives. Pooh, I forgot the order. Oh, that's right. I need to order a new one of these pieces, but guess what? I'm broke. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to refit the pole piece there. I hear you, Sawyer. I know a tool that'll help me with this. I use my brain sometimes. I forget I have one. Very small, mind you, but useful sometimes. Very small, my brain does work. Okay, sorry, that is the reversing ratchet wheel for this movement. Which is very tense. Which is very tense. No, it's very important to have on here. Just gonna tighten that down with a screw. It helps with the automatic winding works bit, which is tacked on a little later. Okay. Now we can continue with the assembly by doing that. Now usually there would be a part that we sorted everything out, which is very nice to have now. Now that we have sorted everything, beautiful. 2 screws. Sorry about that in the background. Mom's doing pills. She's not doing pills. Anyways. She's sorting them. But yeah, have fun with life, Abby. Come on. Don't make it drown, dreary and stupid. Can't have 2 of me. There's only 1 of you in the world, and what would people do without it? Now we can replace the chronograph minute wheel. There she goes. Now I can put that tension spring back on. Remember I was saying it earlier? Just helps hold that piece in place. I'm locked in, sorry guys. What's up? Abby, don't do this. Oh, no, I've already done all that. We're good. Thank you for the concern, though. I appreciate it. Wait, are you my mom all of a sudden? Dude, that's a crazy name, by the way. If you want. There you go. Pop my back. I'm well on my way to 1,300 subs. I need 7 subs more, by the way, to get me to 1,300 tonight, which is my goal. But I am moving along quite nicely with this. So now we'll just take this guy. That did feel better. Thank you. Thank you for the suggestion. My back popped, and now I feel happy. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. But yeah. Don't take anything too seriously, Abby. Oh, she's gone. Never mind, I forgot. Thank you for the sub. 6 to go. I'm trying to get monetization, guys, so please also watch the videos because those count for watch hours. And I need 3K of those mofos. I think I'm right about 700 right now. I just got to keep doing this every night because live streams count for it, which is very nice and helpful because I go live every night. Every night. Every night. Very good. There it is. Beauty. Okay. That's the cool thing about this movement holder, is it actually allows you to use the functions of the chronograph to test it. That's why this movement holder was just about $1 million. Not really, but it was very expensive. Not a cheap one. Because it's by Etta. I think it was like 700 something for this. Thank you, Meat Grinder, for the suggestion. My back feels so much better. The only tricky part is placing this last reversing wheel. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. And one thing I was taught was to not have it like that. Fuck. Just like that. Is you could put the springs on later, so you can actually put the okay, this thing's held down by 3 screws, which is good. And then I can show you the how this all works. Now I'm missing the oscillating pinion, which isn't a big deal. That's okay. Wrong tool. But we're only going to get through the movement side of things today. It's getting pretty late. And my eyes have been tired all day because I think I swapped my contacts for my astigmatism side. So my eyes are bothering me. But it's okay, kids. It's okay. Ooh, 5 subs. Facts. What's going on? Balenciaga. I'm so lost. Kennedy? Welcome in, Kennedy. Daniel and me. Really, though? Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. All right. Done. Kennedy and Meat Grinder are... Or not Kennedy. Meat Grinder and Daniel are both... I mean, you're Balenciennes. Sorry, there's Lizzo reference. So I'll show you what this does here. There's going to be a lot of cussing here in a second. Oh, shit. So, trigger warning, swear words. Never mind. So here's how this chronograph movement holder works, right? So it's got that movement in there, very nice and pretty. So we're going to do a top-down view and show you what it does. 5 subs to go, guys. 5 more subscribers. Too late. I already did. You guys have been nice and stayed the whole time. So there's supposed to be an oscillating pinion that goes right in there, but the oscillating pinion has broken. So here we go. You ready? When you want to start your chronograph, you push this. Right? That means your chronograph has started. That's stopped moving. That'll go there. And then when you want to stop the time, it goes there. And then to reset it, boom. That's how you reset it. So that's pretty cool. That's what we just assembled. It's quite a chunky thing. but it has a very high beat rate, just like, well, no battery involved. So just like on my Daytona, let's zoom out here, how, let's move that out of the way. You see, there's no ticking, and it only sweeps. That's how you know if it's automatic. So that's pretty cool. So that's what's inside. That's not the movement inside this, but you see how there's no ticking, it sweeps. Super cool. But yeah, no, anyways, I'll go over this, what it's called. So this is the balance wheel, right? It's attached to that escape wheel, attached to the minute wheel. So that's what your constant seconds are going through. Now, it doesn't have a battery. It has a mainspring, which is just a giant spring coiled in on itself that holds power, releasing the, going through all the fun bits here, and then it goes through this thing called a pallet fork, which is right there. So that pallet fork, every time this goes back, it's not a spinning circle. It reverberates back and forth, right? Like one this way, then that way, this way, this way, this way. So it's like back and forth. And there's a little forky bit here that has a little two pallet ends, right? Think of like a literal fork, but a toque instead of three. And there's a little jewel on here that it's going to look inappropriate, but it catches between the two, and then it allows it to kind of go one way and then the other against that pallet. Actually, you might be able to see it. Yeah, right. Where's the tweezer? Right in there. You see that thing there, that little jewel, little thingy going back and forth? Right there. This is the escape wheel, but there's that little bit there. That's your pallet fork. Does it all break? It never wears out. The mainspring never breaks. It does slip off every now and again, but that's an easy thing to fix. The mainspring never breaks. And it's easy to replace. But yes, this is what the automatic chronograph looks like from the back. That's all we've assembled. Well, we have some time. Oh shit, I lost a sub. Who unsubbed? I need 6 more subs now to get to the subscriber goal. So now we can flip it over and work on the dial side. You know what? I'm going to keep it at this angle. But no, it doesn't all break. It just requires another service and replacement part. Now, being that what this movement is it's pretty expensive. What I love about this movement holder is, I guess I can adjust it. Okay, cool. So I think I'm going to just keep it at this angle. Kennedy, why'd you unsub? Meanie? Oh, it's glitching live? Sorry. Don't start that. It better not be glitching. So we're going to continue on with the reassembly. Get that dog hair out of here. Lord have mercy. But this is just a really simple reassembly. Right there, you go here. This guy goes here. This goes here. These all interact. But yeah, you can even see that pallet. There's the pallet fork right there. That's what's hitting there. And then there's your escape wheel and your balance wheels right here. Super cool. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Kennedy. You're cool. We're cool. We've never not been cool. We have never not been cool. This part's a real bitch, though. Sorry, you can't see it that well. So what this does is just interacts like that. Tits. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, fuck, where'd that go? Lord have mercy. Sorry guys, my eyes are bothering me right now. I believe this goes on. Yep. And you go this way. And then this can go over here. 4 subs. Yeah, 4 more subs. Oh no, Ariana, what happened? How'd you know my stomach hurt too? Your stomach hurting too? Same. So this lines up right here. Make sure all 4. There we go. This is held down by 3 screws. By the way, this is the size of this. By the way, here's my fingernail. There's the screw. Just for size reference, that's average, believe it or not, for a person. Me specifically. There we go. Yeah, 3 small ass screws. Bruh. Balls. I just sprained my hand. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this is magnetized. Or sorry, magnetized. Magnified. There we go. Now comes the fun bits. The string of wheels. You want to know the worst part? Those aren't even the smallest screws. Here's this one compared to my pinky. Tits. That's how small that one is. Way smaller than the rest. For that, we use this size screwdriver. Okay, now we can place the Your pet's getting active. He's not even in the hallway. This house is haunted. I knew it. How the hell does this screw go? Spring, excuse me. Spring is tricky here because it holds down 2 different arm leg thingies. Why isn't you going on? There we go. This is held down by a little plate here. Shit.
tricky one too. Goes this way. Okay. And we can test it, hoping that it works. Which I know it will. Don't worry. I've been doing this for 4 years. I should know. But this is just where the hell to go to make sure. So how we're going to test it is we are going to pull out the crown and stem. Just one click. Just test that. Test this. Okay. Which is good. So that works. So that works. That's a good thing. And then we're going to put you here. There it is. So now we can pull that crown out once again, test the forward and test the back. Then we can pull this out. And then we can test the okay, now that's important. Okay. Now, we need to do is figure out the day part. Because I've been actually able to figure it out. I think that's actually pretty close. There we are. Now we can move these little feet out here. That's why there is plenty of room here for it. Now we can put the dial back on. Very pretty dial, actually. It's made out of enamel, like they used to do it back in the day on pocket watches. That just holds the dial in place. You would think an Asian guy would be doing this, but nope, just me. Good old American me. Oh shit. Look at that, I messed up. I forgot to put the dial washer on, no. Yeah, no, this dial washer needs to go in first so it doesn't scrape up the movement. Oops. Not a big deal. Can't have any extra pieces. That's how the game works. And if you guys here's a fun one for you. I want you to guess what part, where does the active seconds go? Does it go here, 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 or here? Where do you think the constant seconds go? This is the tricky part, guys. 4 subs to go till I'm at 1,300. I think it would go here, because that says 60, but this also says 60. Let's see. Well, kids, the answer may shock you. Now, by all means, we need to raise you up. Close enough. I really could care less. Doesn't go there. Does it go here? Maybe. Maybe that is where the constant seconds goes. I don't know. It's not like I just built this thing. Doesn't go there. Weird. Right? Well, it does go here. But you guys remember not seeing a battery, correct? If you were here for the entire gig. There's no battery, but there is a constant sweeping seconds. That's how we do it. It's exactly how we do it, guys. We're almost done with this repair. So, pretty cool. I will just place the second, minute, and hour hand. We can put this back in a watch that I love to wear every day. Sneeze incoming. Fucking hell. Excuse me. These are 24 karat gold hands, by the way. But then you're like, Drew, what happens with the big central seconds? They say, shit. You may ask. I actually don't fucking know. No, I do. That's called your chronograph seconds. What is a chronograph? Ask your mother. She might actually know. Oh, shit. No, but it's your stopwatch seconds. So this is your fast ticking seconds. Fucking shit. Sorry. There we go. It's just about done. There you go. One Valois and Martin chronograph later. Dead dog hair off. Blow it off, I guess. And then we can put her back in the case. Beautiful watch, beautiful movement. However, I do need to get a new movement for it. She's not as good as I'd like. But the issue is that new movement's gonna cost me about $400 plus. And I ain't got time for that. Okay, cool. So now, these have case screws, which we need. Case screws are very important, so it doesn't just go all free willy-nilly in there. Okay, anyways. They're just held in right there. Oh, shit. shit. But yeah, believe it or not, these are the kinds of watches I like. Ouch. Okay, come on. Get on there, you bitch. Shit. Did you know these are made out of brass? Pretty cool, right? 4 subs till I'm at 1,300. I ain't ending until I hit 1,400 subs. Shit. We are almost done with the reassembly. I'm gonna fart so hard on somebody right now. Where'd that go? There we go. Okay. So, oh shit. Sorry guys, you're not able to see it. Now, how that watch works very well. Okay. Just about done. Anyways, yes, this is your ETA 7750 chronograph movement. Anyways, just put that case back on. You're just about done. This is a watch I'd love to get back to wearing again. But there you go. All up and running. But what the chronograph seconds do, as I said I was going to show you, is on here. Here's an example. This is my Rolex Daytona. This center seconds, what is that for? So I'll show you how chronographs work. So you're going to push the pusher to start it. And there goes your constant seconds. Now, what does it do? What do you use that constant seconds for? The constant seconds, not the constant seconds, the chronograph seconds are to tell you how fast you're going. So if I were, racing an Nürburgring and I wanted to just complete a lap right there. So I would be going, you would measure this in units per hour. So I would be going about 230 miles an hour to tell. So, and then if you want to reset it, you just shoot it back to the start, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is a great daily watch, guys. Well, it's that time, guys. It is time to hit the hay. 4 subs till I hit 1,300 subscribers, which is great. But I'm going to go to bed, order more finger cots because I am out. And yeah, just one last thing. Take your pants off, Chris.